Once upon a time, there lived two best friends, Chidera and Chioma. They were both from the same class. However, as they got married, Chidera married a wealthy businessman named Obi, while Chioma married a man named Afam. Afam was not poor, however, he was not as wealthy as Obi, but everything was going well for the couple. Afam and Chioma had a daughter. After a few years, Afam died, and Ngozi, Chioma's younger sister, had to come and live with her. So Chioma had to take care of her sister, Ngozi, and her daughter. This was a very difficult time for Chioma, as her husband Afam had been the breadwinner in the family. With her husband's death, she was at the mercy of other people's kindness. One of such people was her best friend, Chidera. Chidera at this time had only 3 girls, she had no sons. Her husband's family wanted him to take a second wife, but Obi refused. He loved Chidera and the daughters she gave him. "You must be stupid," his brother said. "These girls will marry and leave this house. Some of them may not even marry men from our tribe. What will happen to all your properties? Who will inherit it? You're a very wealthy man and you have many properties, but you have no son." Enough of this, Obi shouted. "I will not take another wife, and that's final." Chidera, his wife, had heard all of this and she was very sad. She cried and cried, but Obi assured her that he will never abandon her and he will never take another wife. Chidera then went and visited her friend Chioma. Chioma was very happy to see her. Chidera brought clothes, food, money, and many other things for Chioma, her sister, and her daughter. To show their appreciation, Chioma's sister Ngozi and Chioma's daughter thanked Chidera for her kindness. Once alone, Chidera turned and asked Chioma, "What's happening with Ngozi? I thought you said that she was getting married last month. Why is she still here?" "My dear, please leave that useless girl. She's always in one fight or the other. Please, let's talk about important things," Chioma said. Chidera then confided in her friend how her in-laws were forcing her husband to take a second wife. Don't allow them. Do not allow them to do that. You remember what happened to her friend? Since her husband took a second wife, he has abandoned her and the children. Chidera was happy to have her friend's support and understanding. One day, Obi wanted to go and visit his mother. Anytime he did so, he would take his daughters to help him clean their grandmother's house. But this time, his daughters were all sick. They seemed to have come down with something, and they were being treated by the herbalist. So Chidera reached out to her friend, Chioma, asking that her sister Ngozi accompany Obi and help clean the house. Chioma agreed. Ngozi was happy to help. Chidera was, after all, her sister's best friend, the woman who had helped them tremendously ever since Afam died. So she was glad to go and help. Before she left, her sister Chioma pulled her aside and whispered into her ears. Are you okay?" Ngozi said. "How can you say such a thing? Chidera is your best friend." And so?" Chioma said. "Do you want to be a pauper all your life? Her husband is very rich. Very rich. If you give this man a son, hey, boom, then you're sitting on gold. Just do as I have said and watch our lives change." And so, Ngozi did as her sister said. When she went with Obi, to help clean his mother's house. She seduced him, and Obi fell for it. With time, she gave him a son. Obi was so overjoyed, finally he had a son. He did everything Ngozi wanted. Everything. Now, Chidera suspected that her husband had changed over time, but she did not know why. Something seemed to be off, but she did not know what it was. She told her friend Choma, but Choma told her not to worry. Obi loved her too much to pull any stunts. Choma advised her to see the Ezemo at the Oji River to help her conceive and have a male child. God forbid, Chidera shouted. Everyone knows that man uses evil powers. No, not him. I have another one. This one is very powerful. At first, Chidera was hesitant, but she had agreed. She so desperately wanted to give her husband a son. With her daughters, she couldn't inherit anything. Her in-laws would throw her out. But with a son, her husband would be happy and they would have a child that could inherit his properties. So she followed Chioma's advice and went to see the Ezemo. While she was at the shrine with the Ezemo, Chioma ran to Obi's house. Obi, come, oh come. Your wife wants to kill you. What type of talk is that to be said? Chioma told him that right now, his wife Chidera was at the shrine of an evil Ezemo, and the wife had asked Ezemo to kill Obi. Obi ran to the shrine, and he saw what appeared to be his wife inside the shrine with Ezemo. Obi, not understanding the situation, became very angry, believing what Chioma had said, that his wife wanted to kill him. So he drove his wife and daughters away. Chidera cried and cried, begging that she was innocent. She only sought to seek divine powers so that she could give him a son. But Obi did not listen. He threw her out and moved Ngozi and their son in. Seeing that all this time her friend had planned this, Chidera went to beg Chioma. How could you do this to me? Chidera said. After all I've done for you. What did you think? Chioma said. That I'll continue to beg you for money? My friend, will you get out of here? You thought that you were better than me, right? Chidera cried and cried. All she wanted to do was help her friend. Now see where that has gotten her to. She blamed herself for not seeing Chioma's true colors. Now, after a few years, as Obi and Ngozi lived together, he quickly realized that she did not love him at all. All she wanted was his money. One day, on his way back home, Obi was attacked and left for dead. But because he was a rich man, he had a lot of men working under him. His men were able to track down his attackers. His attackers confessed and said that it was Chioma that had asked them to kill Obi. Chioma wanted all the money to herself and had gone ahead to kill Obi without even telling Ngozi, her sister. Because of this, Chioma was sent into the evil forest for her evil actions. Ngozi asked Obi for forgiveness. She told him that his wife Chidera was innocent all along and that he should bring her back. And so, Chidera, her daughters Obi, Ngozi, and the son lived under one roof. Thank you so much for listening to another episode. If you liked it, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you to those who have subscribed. Thank you to those who have supported. Until next time, goodbye.